I just want to briefly go over and impress upon you the importance of the different zones that we're training. What happens in the zones is huge from a physiological point of view, and you can read about them. A lot of people say, Sally, I don't want to train below T1. It's too easy for me. And I can't urge you enough how important at low threshold, at T1 and below, you spend a lot of time. The way endurance works is you build this really big aerobic base. If it's like a pyramid, and at the top is this red training, and you can have a really tall pyramid, but if your aerobic base is low and your pyramid goes high, that's when injuries and disturbances of the body and that kind of thing happen. Then this is all the benefits between the first threshold and the second threshold, between T1 and T2. These are the wonderful things that happen. You're going to burn lots of calories. You're going to enjoy your aerobic capacity, the ability to process oxygen. And for fat to burn, you have to have oxygen. So oxygen is really, really important in your response. Here's what happens above T2. The time-crunched person likes to do a lot of this high-intensity training. It's sometimes been referred to recently as HIIT, H-I-I-T, high intensity interval training is what that stands for. Thank you for helping me, the CrossFitter in the back there, on that one. And there are tremendous benefits. And the red zone, zone 5, has been criticized by a lot of people, and I want to herald how wonderful training in all these zones is as well. Now, okay, I'm holding Be a Better Runner. No. It's a brand new book. It's 50% is on the science, and it's a technical book. But what Carl and his research and other researchers around the world have discovered is that if you spend all your time in this yellow, golden, wonderful yellow zone that's great for weight loss, then that's moderate intensity training. That's why it's called the moderate zone. And you don't get enough recovery to be able to get to the red zone when you want to do your intervals. So if you're an athlete, and only listen to me if you're interested in athletic performance, you spend 80% of your time in blue and 20% of your time in red and little to no in yellow. Hold on just a second, I'll get to it. So the only time you're in yellow is when I'm going from blue to red and I'm doing my intervals. I go through yellow. If you're fitness, if you're interested in your health and your fitness, you spend lots of time in this yellow zone because it's so robust in what the benefits are. So training is goal-based. So if your goals are to lower your blood pressure, to burn fat, to increase my endurance, I am in that black hole a lot. If I want to get faster and get on the podium, I'm not going to spend much time there. It is accepted that you need to exercise every single day. That is a fact of our life. We are built in the animal kingdom to move. And how you move and what your goals are for performance versus being healthy and fit are very different.